Does that mean I need to bring up Twitch chat?
I
couldn't hurt.
brought
Bet.
it up.
Twitch.com/t.tv/magicabridged.
Yep.
That's us.
I have it bookmarked for easy access.
That's smarter than what I do, which is type it in every time. Hey everybody, it's
That's
Can you
foolish.
believe that shit?
it's about Swissy
Well, you
subscribed to
can't just
tier 1.
say
They
eat
subscribed for
ass.
15 months, currently on a 15-month streak. Eat ass. Thank you, Swissy, for your
Jesus,
dollars.
Swissy, there could be children here, you fucking narc.
I'm not telling on the children.
Well, could how you know? That's how I feel about it.
This is roughly the mood we're going for tonight. Hey everybody, it's Magicast
I
Party
can't unhighlight this fucking text. How do I do it?
in a new thing.
Oh, I fixed it.
We're doing a one-shot in the lasers
Hey,
and
thanks,
feelings
Swissy.
system.
No, I've done far more than one.
Thanks for the dreidel.
Thanks for the dreidel, Swissy.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
Swissy gifted me a dreidel.
It says
Yeah.
"ha ha"
You can
dreidel
gift
on it.
people.
You got any
One-at-a-time
thanks to
emotes?
Swissy's promotion?
I guess.
This is really confusing. Twitch chat confuses me more and more every day. I have no idea what's going on.
Drunk?
All right, so I'm going
No,
to
I'm not.
to
I'm good.
extrain
feeling solid.
to extrain the
I could
to extrain the lules.
kill a moose.
So Lasers and Feelings is a one-page RPG system. Basically,
I'm
it's
looking at
a
it.
space
Here it is.
adventure. What did you guys choose for the ship? Because I literally don't remember, and I don't think you ever actually decided.
I said powerful laser, a powerful weaponry, and powerful shields or whatever.
And I
no,
concur.
well armed and powerful shields with a grim reputation, and no one else chimed in. So that's
I
Uh,
concur.
Let me find. I know I said something.
you said powerful shields. I think
Which
we
would
get
be
2 though.
powerful shields and weaponry is what you did, right?
I did powerful shields and well armed is what I said.
Well,
But of
Yeah, I
course,
said
other people get votes. I was just throwing out my
I think
votes.
Swissy just agreed with you, and at least
Yeah,
one of the
Swissy
things
said
Boco said
do
was
what
the
Josh said it, and I said powerful sheep, and
So-
the other one is just only one option. So
I
guess
just
that's
think
the-
a grim reputation sounds like the best problem. What's the problem with the ship? The ship is fine. There's just a grim reputation surrounding it. A dark countenance.
Oh no. I had a second water bottle next to the first one that was not cold. Oh no.
It's not
That's a
cold.
Ah,
fucking
God.
crime. We should just wrap up the stream now at this point.
Anyway, yeah.
Thanks
so
for coming out, everybody.
basically
I've
how
been
the game
Super
works
Ninja
is
5576.
Nope. Okay.
You can
So
follow the
bas-
channel here.
Okay. So basically, how the game
Right here.
works is that all the players have selected a number, and it's just d6 in this game.
I picked 5.
So when you do something risky, you roll 1d6 to find out how it goes. You roll plus 1d6 if you're prepared, and another 1d6 if you're an expert. I'll tell you how many dice to roll based on your character and situation. If you're using lasers, which is science and reason listed on this, you want to roll under your number. If you're rolling feelings, rapport, or passion, you want to roll over your number. If you get 0 successes, it goes
see.
wrong. The GM says how things go worse somehow. If 1 die succeeds, you barely manage it. The GM inflicts a complication, harm, or cost. If 2 dice succeed, you do it well. Good job. If 3 dice succeed, you get a critical success. The GM tells you some extra effect you get. If you roll your number exactly, you have laser feelings. You get a special insight into what's going on. Ask the GM a question and they'll answer you honestly. If you want to help someone else who's rolling,
So
say how
that's
you help
why.
and make a roll. If you succeed, give them a dice. And that's basically all of the rules to this game. The adventure has been randomly generated, although I may have re-scripted some shit. These guys don't know what their characters are, for reasons that will be explained thusly. And now I'm going to begin Magicast Party Far Out. The three of you
Oh,
had just
man.
sat down at your computers in your individual homes and logged onto the Discord call about 3 minutes before 11 p.m., your usual stream time on Tuesdays. God damn it, guys, you know
Oh,
what makes me
no.
anxious when you do this, says Super Ninja 5506, your charismatic and beautiful DM.
Wait a second. Hold on.
No
now.
fucking way. Are we
I
playing
didn't, I
spells?
didn't sign up for this.
As the clock rolls around to 11 p.m., you see in the chat window you see in the chat window from longtime viewer Malo Guy, where's the content? Super Ninja makes a sound and says, "All right, we're going live." As you make your last second preparations, you hear a noise like a high-pitched whining sound. As you all glance around your rooms to find out what it could be, you notice your various windows a blindingly bright light of bright blue. I read bright twice there. Whatever. Ninja begins counting you in. 3, 2, 1, and you don't catch the end of that sentence as blue consumes everything you see before fading to black, and then you don't feel much of anything. What feels like moments later, you all blink, and slowly your senses return to you. You find yourselves floating in some sort of greenish liquid. Your eyes slowly adjust, and you can see out of a glass tube that surrounds you what appear to be metallic walls and ceilings and floors all around you. The room you suddenly find yourselves in seems pretty small. A long white table lit with a neon glow around the outsides is at the center of it, and against one wall is a desk with what looks to be a holographic computer monitor on it, and a set of lockers at one side of the room. A large metallic door is on the wall opposite you, with what appears to be some sort of keypad next to it. What do? So you're all floating in back to tanks, essentially.
Are we next to each other?
I don't know. You can look around.
I'll look around.
Okay, so as you look around to try to gather your surroundings, you see that the three of you are in big glass pods, essentially, with like a breathing mask on. You're all wearing basically like hospital robes right now, except not the opened backed kind. Yeah, all three of you here. Although there are some different things about some of you. Josh, as you glance around, you notice that one of your arms is just a straight up fucking cannon.
Oh, you're Mr. Dad.
Well, shit. I attempt to fire my cannon arm.
All right. Why don't you roll? We'll call that. You know what? We'll call that lasers because it's a laser.
That sure sounds like lasers to me.
So I roll 1d6.
Yeah, I'll give you. I'm gonna say you're not prepared for this, but you are an expert on your own arm. So roll 2d6. So if you go, I haven't made your character sheets available to you. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so what's your number again? 5.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 1 success. So you succeed. So you barely manage it. The GM reflects the complication, harm, or cost.
Well,
so
I thought...
you got 1 success. So you succeed.
Oh, I rolled over my number. Is the failure, I see.
For lasers is the lasers is the low one. You got a low number. Feelings is you want to get a high number. So you shatter this glass ball, and whatever liquid you were floating in goes spilling everywhere. And you fall out of it and kind of on your face in an embarrassing manner. But you're out. You're out, and you're now on the ground of what at first glance appears to be some sort of medical bay. Although you're very confused because all you remember is a blue light, and now you're here with a robot arm.
I stand up.
Okay.
It's nickel shot night.
I look at my other arm. Is it
not,
also a cannon?
No, your other arm's just a human arm.
Okay. I look back at the cannon arm. Where does the cannon end? How much of my arm is cannon now?
Imagine a Samus.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
I shoot at Swissy's tank.
Ah!
Alright, this time I'm gonna say you are prepared, and so roll 3d6. Hold on. I'm going to attach your character sheet to you real quick.
I rolled it. I got 2 successes. Keep getting these hot 6s when I don't want them.
Okay, there you go. So 2 successes. Yeah, you do it. You blast Swissy's pod open and manage to shoot over his shoulders that it doesn't kill him with this laser blast that's been fired from your arm. Swissy, what trait did you pick again?
Sorry, you caught me mid-shot.
Mid-nog,
Shots.
You picked hot shots. So Swissy, you notice that you're wearing a pair of sunglasses for some reason.
Hell yeah.
That they've stayed on in the water.
Yes. You ever
hold
just
up.
take a full-ass shot of whiskey and chase it with more whiskey and eggnog?
No.
Yeah, brother.
No, I can't say I have.
How are you living the life? I mean, I use brandy today myself, but
Okay,
it
so
all
nice.
goes down the
All right,
same.
so you should all be able to
Up
see
top.
your character sheets now, which will let you automatically like roll as students. And I've also turned down the overlay.
Radical.
I just see a bio.
I see nothing.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you not actually access the character sheet part?
No, it just says bio and info, and there's
Okay,
nothing there.
edited and controlled by. I forgot that part. There we go.
Hi, Molo guy.
Hey,
Malaga, you missed the part where
What's
you were in
up?
this. You were in the story.
you're in this
We did reference you. So
Uh,
you're
In case you
welcome.
missed it, Malaga, we were sitting at our
Malaga.
computers ready to start the
The-
stream. Suddenly, a blinding light and bleh.
We've been East
And
and
now-
And we're here, and then I now I have a cannon arm, and I'm just blasting. I'm just I'm just blasting away.
Ah, there we go.
It's-
Now I got
yeah.
my shit.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
it's-
shooting until things make sense.
I don't have a
Okay.
bio, but I do have
Alright,
a character
this-
sheet.
Hi,
Still,
Respite.
still one more to go.
What's
You want
up?
to? Are you gonna blast Boco open too?
I also blast Boco open.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Wait,
make
so I
you
just
roll for.
click
I'm not gonna
lasers
make.
now?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, you can.
Oh
do
yeah.
that. And then I'll.
I just want
again,
to see how that works. Oh, it asks the number, and then I go.
Malaga, your
Yeah.
contribution was you said, where's the content?
Oh, I'm getting better at this cannon.
All right,
arm.
3 successes. So yeah, you critically succeed. You blast that last thing open, and then as you're kind of looking at you blast the last pot open. Boco comes spilling out, and you notice that Boco looks hotter than she did, if that's even possible. Because
That's crazy.
because she picked the sexy trait when in
Wow,
character
that's
creation.
crazy that I got a cannon arm and Boco just got hotter and
And
Swissy
you
got,
got a pair of
sunglasses.
sunglasses.
I got sunglasses. That's
So-
all I got.
That's
Are you-
crazy how things work out, you know.
Our gets
And-
are
and
got sunglasses and boobs.
And titties, yes.
Now we have
So-
to make a tier list.
So, Josh, and actually, your critical success is after that third shot. You notice that on the back of your gun arm, it has like a rotating dial, sort of like a digital display on it. And
Alright.
as you kind of poke at it, you see that it has a hand setting. And you click that, and now it's a robot hand.
Whoa, whoa, oh! I do a thumbs up with my robot hand.
Radical.
I'm just
What?
standing there with a thumbs up, going, oh!
Way too much.
All right, so
Guys,
What
What
the
the
fuck is going on?
the three of
I
you
don't
are
know,
free.
but I have a cannon.
Why are we in the Matrix, apparently?
Again, I
Also-
don't know. Should I just start blasting?
No.
Also, holy shit. Is that you, Josh? I've never seen you in person. This is crazy.
I know, isn't it crazy that I'm here the way exactly I am in person, but with this sweet robot arm?
Don't
And
worry,
isn't
Josh,
it
I
you
got
nuts
guys-
that I'm
Steve
here
High
exactly
School,
as I
Josh.
would be, except with sunglasses instead?
Yeah, so you guys actually noticed that Josh, in addition to your robot arm, you also have like half of
It's
your
also hotter.
cyborg-esque half of your face is also made of like robotics.
So it's like
Holy shit.
that one
I
race from
can't
Star
believe
Wars.
I'm Cyborg from Teen Titans.
Like Arnold
This is, like, the
Schwarzenegger when he lost
craziest
half his
shit.
face.
Or Hanukkah.
So yeah, what do? There's a
Called
table.
War Hanukkah
There's a
song.
table in this room. There's some lockers. There's a holographic computer display, and there's a keypad next to the door.
I go up to the keypad confidently. I type in the first 5 digits of pi.
A noise happens. It goes. I didn't do it.
No, you gotta put your zip code, man.
I put in my zip code.
That was also not it.
You tried the last 4 of your social security,
I put in the last 4 of my social security.
which is
No, you
Well,
gotta say
I
it out
don't.
loud.
I don't know what those are, so I actually can't tell you if that works or not. Although I'm pretty confident that it doesn't.
Just don't confirm nor deny it whenever it comes up.
I'm fairly confident that your social security number doesn't do it.
I turn over and give a shrug.
I
and
go
a-
over and
Ooh.
I punch in 6969.
Nope.
Okay,
It
maybe
really
we should
works.
look around the fucking room for a minute.
I
No.
agree. Is there an unbroken tank?
There is a hologram, apparently. I heard about a hologram.
You've broken all 3 of the tanks. There's like a holographic
All right.
computer display over the desk. In the
Do I
room.
blast the computer? I say switching to cannon.
No! No!
Wait.
no.
I want to look at it first.
Let's look
Alright.
at the computer.
I rounded it up, Mulligan.
Let's do what the sexy doctor says.
So, yeah, you go over to look at the computer. There are only 4 numbers on the screen. It says 5506.
Oh, I should have guessed that. I'm a fool.
That's weird,
Of
I
course it would
say
be the
out
lunch
loud.
code.
Also annoyed.
I touched the papers with my robot hand.
There are no papers. What?
Oh, I thought there were papers laying on a table. Is there
No.
a locker?
Yeah, there's lockers.
I rummaged the lockers.
Okay.
If they're locked, I
in-
blast them with my cannon hand.
No, they're not locked. So your I need to zoom in
Do it
slightly
anyway.
on the map so I can see what your equipment is that you start with. So inside the lockers are a couple of different uniforms for adventuring. They have like space. They're kind of like spacesuit, like cool guy things.
What?
Josh, the suit that would fit you has a like seal on the one arm, so you can still use your robot blaster arm
Bark,
without
bark.
like ripping the suit.
Oh, sick.
Boco, yours comes with a lab coat because it's
Nice.
doctor.
But it's
Swiss-
missing everything.
Swissy, yours comes yours comes with a really tight-fitting lab coat. Swissy, yours comes with a leather
Does it have a
jacket.
boob?
Hell yeah, I own
Well-
2. I own 3 leather jackets in real life
Holy shit. Why do you have so many?
because I
Is
look
this
good
For
in
different
leather.
occasions?
Yeah, inside
Is this
there's also what is
Yes.
described in the game as a super sweet space phone camera communicator scanner thing with universal translator.
Oh
And-
yeah, the
Basically,
need to know,
it's
is
just
Swissy's-
there's space cell phones for all of you, and then for 2 of you there is a variable beam phase pistol set to stun usually.
a bean phase pistol.
Beam.
A bean
What?
pistol.
What phase
You
of the
got-
bean
You've
are
got
you?
pinto. You've got black bean, baked.
Black bean, the space
The-
pirate.
these are all the things you find in the locker, and you can kind of like get equipped real
I'm
quick.
getting warm, y'all.
In real life,
Thanks.
or
That's the leather jacket, probably.
Yeah.
Something I need to know is the leather jacket Swissy found an amalgamation of the 3 ones he owns in real life.
That would be horrible because one's black, one's brown, and one's green.
Perfect.
It's not
There's
that.
a green
no.
stripe up the back.
I have a racing stripe leather jacket. Yes, sure.
You know what? Sure.
My-
one
my
one of the
tri-colored
sleeves
jacket.
has a green stripe, and the other sleeve has a brown stripe, but they're both. It's a black jacket. How's that?
taste.
Radical.
What kind
Okay,
of bean?
so yeah, you got that's kind of all that was in the lockers, and yeah, there's still the keypad and there's a table. Although look at it, it's just a table. It's a table
What if
with
this
like
keypad's
a
a trap? I say, turning my arm into a cannon and threateningly pointing it at the keypad.
I don't think it's gonna listen to your threats, man.
No, so what if it's a trap? What if we type in 5506 and we instantly die?
I feel like we've already gone through some shit.
Yeah.
Now you did
I
punch in
frankly,
four.
I
You
agree.
did punch in 4 wrong numbers and it did nothing.
Okay, at least we didn't do 5. 5 is usually the point where it locks you out. I'll go over
What
and
if
type
it's
It's
5506.
55069.
All right, you
There's
type
not
in.
enough room for that. It's a 4-digit code.
It's a 5-digit code.
It isn't.
What?
No, I definitely just said the 5 digits initially.
That's why it was wrong. It's 4 digits. I don't know how you did that.
All right,
Josh
yeah.
is
So
bored.
so you punch that
The
into the
war
door,
happens
and
hard.
you punch that into the keypad, and the door opens. It like splits down the middle. and slides
55069?
open. No,
No.
just 5506.
Oh. Well, now I'm
Yeah.
sad.
So the door's
cried
up.
behind my
The door is
sunglasses.
open now.
Cool. I proceed.
All right. As
I
you proceed
proceed
out the door,
also.
you see there's another door in front of
Tactfully.
you. To your right is a hallway that splits in it's like a 4-way hallway basically, and towards the northward direction. So if you came out of this door facing south, which you wouldn't know, if towards the northward direction, you hear a beeping sound in the distance. But
Okay, what the fuck are
inside,
you talking
the inside of this place is all like LED lights from various displays and stuff. It's basically the whole thing you're in is like metal all over the place.
Nice.
Radical.
It's metal as hell.
BT
It's like
dubs
you're
ninja.
in a boat.
combat roll.
What?
BT Dubs Ninja, as of a minute ago, I have done an amount of shots I am probably going to regret, just so you're aware.
Can't
Okay.
wait for Swissy
yeah.
to vomit on stream.
Hello!
Can't believe Swiss is gonna get alcohol poisoning right on the stream. Cheers, bro.
No.
Drink to that.
All right.
To that.
So yeah, there's a beeping noise coming from what I'm going to call the front of wherever you are.
I combat roll and scan the area for hostiles.
Alright, Josh, you combat roll into the center of this like T
I
intersection.
subsequently kill them all.
Plus intersection. To your right, you see a door with a sign that looks like a engine on it. Straight in front of you in this hallway, you see two doors that have between them. There's a bed sign with a bed hanging up. To your left, you see a hallway that splits off further down, and a door to the side. Did I say your left? I meant your right.
For the most interesting looking one,
Radical.
which is the one that looks most interesting.
I agree. I go and kick open the engine door.
Hell yeah!
Inside,
I kick it even as it's open.
you kick it again.
Just kick it on my way back. Yeah.
All right. Hey Josh, roll lasers for me. No, what? No, this is feelings. You're just doing cool shit. Roll feelings.
I can roll feelings.
All right, Swissy, you roll
Oh,
feelings then.
Ha
Oh man.
You both
Wait, I
failed.
need to roll
You
for a
both
minute.
failed to kick open this sliding door.
I walked up and opened the sliding door.
You type in the same code into a keypad on the side, and it opens the door. Inside is it's fucking hot as hell in this room. The floor is made out of some there's some grates, and in the back is a huge machine that you do grates. In the back is a huge contraption that you cannot suss out the purpose of. It is the biggest machine probably any of you have ever seen.
I would like to roll for investigation to suss out the purpose of it.
Would you like to use your lasers for that? Would you like to reason that one out?
I guess. I don't have lasers, but I'll try.
Can I roll my lasers for it?
Yes,
0 success.
You push a button and you hear something go.
Uh-oh.
I roll my lasers.
All right.
I'm done.
How many do I need to roll?
I'm gonna give you a 2 on this, Josh. Now that you know that Swissy is okay, so you get 1 success.
Oh, I got the exact number.
Now that we know
That means you get laser feeling, so you can ask me a question, and I answer.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm gonna need a
laser feelings.
You've rolled your laser feelings, so I'm gonna need you to be more
When
specific.
you got
than what
lasers
the
in your
fuck?
tummy?
Yo, what the hell is this thing?
Big
This big thing here. What this?
You
Look at
remember
that.
some video games you've played, and this looks like it sort of resembles in a crude fashion, although not quite as fanciful, the engine room from Mass Effect.
Oh my God, where's Garrus? What's he up to? Is he calibrating the guns?
There's no
wanna
one else
kiss
in this
him.
room.
I have to
haven't-
clarify which Mass Effect. There are at least 4.
2.
Fuck off.
Well, Garrus isn't in the bad one, so
2.
I want to kiss him.
He's not here.
guys,
No.
I
You
say
can kiss
aloud
Josh.
as Cyborg Josh. Squaw.
We haven't gotten to that point in the story yet.
Yeah. I say out loud, guys, this looks like the engine room, but crude.
Oh, we
of
found the
Mass
engine
Effect.
room.
Guys, we on some
Yeah,
sort of
so-
spaceship.
So you have sussed out that if this is the engine room, then the front of wherever you are is probably the other direction.
The butt of the ship.
The opposite of where you are is usually the other direction.
Was I able to undo whatever Swissy did?
Oh
if
yeah,
it
you
was
you
bad?
also just hit the same button he hit. It goes.
I'm gonna tell him not to hit that
Whoopsie.
button. Don't hit that button again. We don't know what it does.
I'm gonna hit that button again.
Don't hit the button again. I hit the button back.
0 successes. You gotta roll for it, Josh.
Fuck you. I'll
You
roll 2
don't.
successes. I hit that button so fucking good.
I hit the button
That button
again.
seven- Your
Oh my
successes
God.
are garbage for hitting the button. You gotta
So-
fucking. Oh no! I failed. to hit that
failed!
button.
You failed!
I've got to do it again.
Josh,
I've got to hit that button.
Josh on your
I got
two,
it.
Josh on your 2 successes, you hit the button and then close a plastic hatch over the top of it.
Oh, so I just,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
I just
shit.
smacked a.
And
Hey, you
then
know what though? I smacked a plastic hatch, but I did it real good.
You hurt your
And then
hand
I
a little
failed to
bit.
smack the same plastic hatch. I just missed it.
All right. Yeah. So you found the engine room of what Josh believes to be a spaceship, and that beeping is still coming from what you now believe to be the front of the spaceship.
Oh.
I combat roll out of the engine room.
All right.
That's it. I'm waiting in the deal.
All right. You're just in the hallway now.
I attempt to kick open the sliding door to the bed. This is the bed area.
Why are you kicking everything?
No, it doesn't because it's a sliding door. Yeah, it doesn't.
Plasma's
doesn't-
I will attempt to kick the sliding door.
There's a keypad.
What do
next
I
to the
roll
door.
for that? Feelings?
There's a
Feelings.
keypad next to the door.
Yeah.
Ah!
Can I just open the door?
Somehow
Take me from the imbecile.
If you want to get kicked, sure.
No,
Yeah,
I thought
okay.
the O was you failed.
Okay, on a success, you do it. So you break the door down, but now the door is broken.
Good job.
Good.
I say from
Oh
behind the
shit!
door.
Can I put the door back?
Inside
Do I
are just
have that ability?
Roll.
I mean, it's
Is it like the doors at stores whenever people run carts into them, you could just pop it back on the
Yeah,
track?
can I just kind of get back in? You know, do the little.
I don't know. Swissy
Give it
did
a little
this thing
scoot
pretty
about.
good when he kicked it.
Oh hell yeah, I'm Superman.
What if I really fix it though?
All right, I mean, roll some lasers. That's some science and reason.
2?
Yeah, we'll say 2.
Ninja, has this gone
Yeah, you
as
do it, you
off
fix
the
it.
rails as you expected?
Yeah, you fix the door. This isn't the adventure. This is pre-adventure shit.
What's inside the door now that I've popped it back into position?
You pop the door back into place and then open it like a normal person. And inside there
So
are
we gotta stop kicking the doors. It's not worth it.
there's
It's so worth
there's
it,
2
though.
sets of bunk beds and 4 storage lockers in here. Although you take a minute to go through them and they're pretty empty.
We could live here.
You find a baseball card.
No. There's no
Oh, hell
food.
yeah.
You find a
Are you
baseball
going to
card,
eat this
but the
baseball card?
person that's on the baseball card is some sort of like alien, and you've never heard of
Kenny
him.
Wordsworth?
No.
That's crazy.
Is
I
that my
combat roll out of
dad?
the bedroom.
All right, you combat
Can I
roll out of
read
the bedroom.
sports card says?
I continue combat rolling.
It has
Like-
a bunch of
like some
it
sort
has
of
a bunch
Dark
of
Souls
it has a
guy.
bunch of sports references that you don't understand.
I'm gonna take the baseball card and I'll put it in my pocket.
Okay, you have an
What was
alien
in
baseball
what
card.
was the third thing of the T hallway?
The
this
third
bed-
direction was towards the front. There were two.
I
There
guess
was two
it's- I
bedrooms
could-
on this end of the hallway, and then there was the medical bay, which you combat rolled out of, and then a room across from it.
I continue right down the hallway, stopping at certain points to put my back up against the wall and scan the area before motioning and continuing forwards.
All right.
My God, it's Jason Bourne.
As you begin to do this, you run down the hallway. You put your back up against a piece of the wall that feels different. You turn around. It's a door. It says airlock next to it, so you know where that is
Huh.
now. You didn't
Baller.
like open it. There's
I'm
another
gonna tell you
keypad,
both
but
right now.
that is
don't
where
go
the
out
airlock
there, you
is.
will die.
That shit, dudes. We're in a goddamn.
And
Ninja, how much would it fuck up
We're
your
in a big-
situation if I
we're a
just
big,
pushed the
big
button?
airship. Swissy,
you'd
don't
all
kill us.
You'd all die.
Swissy,
What if I
I
did
just
it?
told you
Listen,
both
don't
of
do
you
it.
this in character.
I hover my hand over the button.
is there a button? How secure is this button that just opens the death door?
It's not. This one actually requires 2 input codes.
Oh, thank
Uh,
God! It takes
Boco,
2 of us
quick.
fuckers.
No,
Coco, go.
I don't want to die.
I walk past the airlock. I
Alright,
keep
the-
going.
the-
I'm not
I combat
interacting.
roll away from Swissy.
I'm not interacting with
Alright,
the food.
as you
Right.
guys can,
I have a sick. How far apart are they, by the way? The buttons.
far enough that you can't reach both of them.
I have a
7
6-foot arm span.
7 feet.
I hold a stick and I hit the other button.
You don't have a
Where'd you
stick.
get that
You don't have a stick.
From your asshole.
There's no sticks in space, Josh.
There's no
I mean,
stick.
Swiss.
All right.
All right. So
anyway,
as
I
this-
don't do that
Okay.
because
cool.
somebody doesn't like fun.
Somebody doesn't like all of you instantly dying on my adventure. So as you all head towards the front of the ship, there's another T intersection. Although it looks like if you just like peek around the corner of it, it splits off immediately, and both of them go forward towards the front. And then there's another door. This one does not have any keypads. It's kind of just more like an archway than a door.
An
So-
entryway.
Yeah,
Does it
there's
have
like
an actual
there's
door, or is it
archways
just-
on there's entryways on both sides, and as you walk through them, you realize that actually there is a door there, but it's just currently set to open. And as you
so
get
it is a door.
It is a door. It just looks like an archway, but then it was a door because I realized it wouldn't make any fucking sense for there not to be a door there.
All doors are archways, man. If you don't have the door there,
Alright,
it's just an arch.
so
door
as
goes in
you-
the archway.
Square arches, you know.
You know what I'm saying? So, arch squared. What's the square root of that arch? You know, I'll tell you what. It's a door.
5.
Yeah.
So as you make your way into the
Got
what you believe to be the
Got
bridge
it.
of this room, the beeping noise gets
Shit,
louder,
dude.
and now that
Take
you
us
can
right
make
over the water.
it out, it's coming from one of the consoles on the left, and it's actually just like the Skype ringtone. But
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to
hell yeah.
describe to
Boco.
you.
Bob,
Ding, 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 baby. I answer that Skype call.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna read
Josh.
you the rest. Of
Hi,
the
welcome
script.
to Chili's.
I'm gonna read to you the rest of the description of this room first. This room seems like it's seen better days. There are a few scorch marks along various surfaces in this room. There's also an extremely dead-looking man in a chair at the very front, which strikes you as concerning. It doesn't smell like he's been dead long based on the casual observation and lack of corpse smell. Outside the glass surrounding this room, you see what appears to be space on all sides of you. In the distance is a bright green and blue planet, although it looks nothing like Earth, you realize the longer you look at it. And just to the right of that, from your perspective, is inexplicably what appears to be an incredibly large egg. On your right, you see a series of holographic...
I was hoping. Let me check.
On your right, you see a series of holographic monitors with various displays on them, and on the left side, you see a different holographic monitor with a message on it and a big green text, incoming call, which you go to answer, I assume.
I checked.
Josh
I'm gonna
literally
check the
said
body
he
to see if
answered
there's a name tag.
Why are
Well,
they
sure
using
you did,
Skype in like
baby.
2019 or whatever year?
it's
we're
true.
That's what we use at my work, baby.
What is the solar year?
What?
Yeah, well, a lot of businesses use Skype.
All right,
That's
so
bullshit.
They
so
don't
Josh,
use
Josh,
Discord.
as you answer the video, or as you answer the
What about
phone
that
call
cord?
and audio,
Not
like
not that
it's
one
not a
either.
video call, so it's got the like circular icon that pops up for whoever it is, and you see if the icon is familiar. It's the Skype icon of your good friend and to one of you lover, Super Ninja 5506. A green
I've
ring
never
light
seen
appears
Skype
around it as a
icon in my
voice comes
life.
from the
Is
monitor.
it me?
It's not you. Oh, thank God! I wasn't sure if anyone was going to pick up after that red attack. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, Steven, it's Josh
Holy
from
shit!
school.
Fucking
I'm here.
what? That doesn't make any
Swissy
goddamn.
tried to open the airlock and kill us. Help!
How did you all? Where have you? It's been okay.
1 week since
It's
you looked
been
at me.
1 week.
I'm
since
I'm angry. 5 days since
All
the
right,
living
I'll,
room.
I'll
Sorry.
I'll catch you guys up as quick as possible. I don't have much time, but I'm glad to hear. Is Boco there too?
Cool.
I
Hello.
think so. She's like poking a corpse. Boca, you poking that corpse yet?
Yeah, your girlfriend's really into dead bodies now.
Oh, rip.
You're-
I'm sure that's not the situation. Whatever. I don't have much time. I'll
But
catch
it
you up
might
as
be.
quick as possible. It's the year 5020. There's a whole like galactic
Hey, go,
community
what?
Ah!
How are you alive? How are we alive?
You mean Tim the Toolman Taylor is dead?
Who?
That all tracks. I'm glad to hear from you all again. Yeah, there's like a whole galactic community now. It's complicated. You're on board a
But how are
space-
you alive?
Oh, I put my consciousness inside a robot, so I've just been kind of kicking it. Anyway,
Of course you did. You would absolutely do that.
so you're currently on board a spaceship that's been floating derelict for a few days near the planet Magis. I think raiders might have boarded and killed the pilot, but they must not have found you guys somehow, from what it sounds like. Lucky you, I guess.
Hey,
Anyway,
if it's like been 3,000 years, why do I still feel fuzzy?
were you drinking before the? What did you guys come out of some sort of like pod thing?
Tube.
I
came
blasted
out-
my way out of glass. Then I
Blasted
kept
you.
blasted until there's no more glass.
I
Blasted.
came
I
out
have
of
a
the wet.
cannon arm, I say.
I came out of the wet pod closet.
I see.
Yo, why I got a cannon arm?
This is all. We're gonna have to figure out some stuff later. Anyway, so orbiting Aegis, there's a space station known as the Extraterrestrial Gigantic Gaia Corporation Ultra Platform, or Egg Cup.
Oh,
which
yeah,
provides
the-
shield-
Go.
which provides shields to the planet below. The Great Red Empire has been assaulting the station for a few days, but the nearest galactic patrol is a few light years out, and they're jamming our comms somehow. I'm holed up on the Egg Cup now, but this place is crawling with Ruds. It's only a matter of time before they
The
figure out how to get in
egg
here.
cup?
Yes, the extraterrestrial gigantic Gaius Corporation Ultra Platform, or Egg Cup.
Oh my god, you thought this through, you fucking nerd!
I didn't build this. I just work here.
I highly doubt is Tom still alive? Did he do this?
I don't know.
Is Tom the final boss?
I didn't know y'all were alive, so like, it's only a matter of
what happened, dude. Did we just disappear from on your end? Did we just go AFK?
Earth got fucked. That's a couple thousand years gone. So like, oops.
Oh well, shit. That's where all my stuff was.
Wow, you have a really good memory.
My gaming PC.
You can get.
Oh, you just did that, man.
Oh fuck.
You bought it.
It's only a matter of
Italian chicken sandwich.
Guys, this is critical. If the
critical.
Dreadlord Rud gets to me, Magus' shields will fall and he will invade with full forces. I need you guys to get here and either stop the frontal assault or get our long-range comms online.
So why are you so important?
I've been moving up through the ranks, dog.
Okay. That's valid.
Listen, I'm not even in charge of this space station. My captain's dead as hell.
Oh, that sucks.
It does.
Well,
That's a
shit,
big
dude.
old...
We gotta go save Steven.
Suddenly
Do people
you hear...
still say F?
No, but I'm glad to hear it again. And suddenly you hear an explosion coming from the communicator that you're using. Ah, shit! I think they found our short-range comms and the Skype call drops. Bloop bloop.
Oh no!
God damn you,
go.
Todd Howard!
I run over and I rip the dead guy out of his chair and throw him in a corner.
All right.
Why? Josh doesn't have super strength.
You do that. All right. After the call drops, you hear a voice coming from like an intercom that's kind of all around you.
Hey
Hello.
guys, it's me, Nigel.
Hello, guys. What happened to is the captain around?
Are you basically like the Wheatley of this adventure?
No. Is Captain Rogers there?
I think
Like
he's this
Steve
corpse I
Rogers?
threw in a corner.
Oh, bloody hell! All right. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I can't do anything other than under actions from the captain. So, if one of you would like to
I'm the captain now.
Shut up, Swissy.
All
I
right.
also vote for Swissy.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. I'm giving you.
You're not allowed to manage this as well.
I guess Captain Swissy. I suppose this is your thing now. I am the internal artificial intelligence and sat-nav system on this.
Oh,
My name is Tom.
Tom! What happened, Tom? Why are you a spaceship?
And welcome to the Far Out. It's a pleasure to have you all on board. Where would you like to go?
I like the
How do we
RPG.
toasty soldiers with no hands, Tom.
I don't know.
I knew Tom was still alive, the madman.
I don't know what you're referencing. Where would you like to go?
I think we have to go to that fucking egg over there.
To the egg.
All right, I'll get you there. So the
Not just any egg, the egg.
that's
Egg.
the egg. Oh, that's no egg. That's a space station.
No, I heard very clearly. It was a fucking egg.
Well, yes, I have been waiting to say that for a day and a half. So he begins flying. The Far Out, which is the name of the ship, begins flying towards the space station. You manage to approach it kind of fairly easily. It kind of like autopilots you directly into the hangar bay and parks. And as you now are able to, it is like, oh, the override codes are for the airlocks. Yeah, it's 605.
Oh, I would like to know those.
6055, and you have to input them at exactly the same time on either side of the door.
Now, if I asked you to do that, would you do it for me? Because I'm the captain.
If I thought you were endangering yourself or the crew, then no.
Okay.
Yeah, don't listen to him, Tom. He's gonna try to kill us in the abyss of space, and I don't
Yeah,
know why.
By the way, we never asked your name or AI name or whatever, but your name is Tom.
No,
you said Tom,
I
I
did
think.
say it was Tom. That's what the
well,
I
that's what the
wasn't
previous
listening, so now
Captain
it's
Steve
Tom.
Rogers called me.
All right, Tom. We gotta.
Wait,
Go.
Captain Steve Rogers.
What?
Are you?
That was the I suppose he's just Steve Rogers now, and ain't a captain anymore, is he?
Yeah, he's more just a corpse. That's fine.
Mr. Rogers. Mr.
Joel,
Rogers.
You know what? I'll
Bloody-
take
bloody
it with
sad
us. I'll
about
take it
that.
with us and put it aside.
No, do not. Why? We are not
Let's
dragging.
bring this corpse with us.
No, we just leave him on the space station. They'll
Listen,
find
Look
him.
at
We're
me,
gonna pose it in a
Boco.
funny
Boco.
position, then we're gonna
Boco.
leave.
Boco, look at me. I am the
No.
captain now.
I don't know what you're referencing, but I'm sure
Okay.
it's stupid.
Boco. Here's the important thing. This is our ship now, and I don't want a corpse on it, so we'll just leave him on the space station somewhere.
Yeah. Oh
What
man,
about
that'll be a
you?
murder mystery and a half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As we walk out, we just sort of casually, dump him off the side.
Oh, we're making somebody else's lives difficult. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. So
All right,
are
anyways,
you guys
I-
are you going to disembark the far out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Tom, while we're gone, can you compile some sort of report of the ship, to make sure everything's running okay?
Oh yeah, sure.
'Cause
I'll,
Swissy kept hitting buttons and shit.
yeah, no problem.
No, I
I'll-
didn't.
I may have to child lock some things, but I'll run a full system diagnostic for you, co-captain Josh.
And also, I'll slip you like a 20 under your pillow if you the airlock open.
I have no pillow, and I don't know what you're talking about. Is that some like?
Oh, we should change that. We got to visit the next Serta store we find here in this great, vast, open area of.
No, you think
Outer
WGNR still exists in space? I hope so.
Oh, that'd be. What if Bed Bath and Beyond just became Beyond?
Oh! Oh,
Hell yeah.
Let's go open this fucking airlock, dude, and get this
Alright,
corpse
so
out
yeah,
of
you-
here. I
you-
say dragging the corpse.
All right, so yeah, you guys.
Well, he doesn't have any valuables on him, does he?
No,
I rummaged through his pockets quick.
no, he does not.
Sweet.
You find bubble gum.
You,
Oh, hell yeah.
you know what?
cinnamon
You know what? You find another baseball card, but it's the same one.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
I'll have one too now.
Fucking
Awesome. I put
duplicate.
it in my pocket,
All right,
and then I drag the corpse.
you
down.
have obtained 2 alien baseball cards in your party.
Radical.
So yeah,
Agent
you
Tom.
guys make your way out into the hangar bay after the airlock thing. It kind of does a hissing thingy. It hisses pretty good as you open it to do the air differentials. And
Yeah.
as you step out, you notice that like some sort of thing shimmers around and extends around your head, and yeah, you kind of got cool space helmets now, so that you can't.
Mr. Stark, I'm being bored.
Nope. And as you get
Alright.
in, so as you come out into the airlock, you notice that there's 2 or 3 other ships around you, and they all look familiar. They all kind of look like a helmet, but in the haze of your situation, you can't really
The
place it.
ships look like a helmet.
Yeah, the 3 other spaceships that are in this hangar look like helmets, which is weird.
Like, are we talking bicycle helmets? Because that's fucking ridiculous.
No,
Okay.
like some sort of mecha helmet, but you can't. You're having a hard time placing it. So
Okay.
immediately outside the hangar bay, the path splits in 2. And on there's a directory sign. The right side says botanical lab. The left side says robotics lab, and both directions say engineering.
I
Robots.
leave the
Oh
corpse.
no, sorry,
below the sign.
they say communications bay.
I just sort of dump the guy.
All right, you have a corpse.
Oh, harsh.
You have corpse to the space station, man.
Can't
Yeah,
believe you're
he's
just
fine.
gonna dump him after a
They'll
day.
find him here more quickly than they'll find him in our spaceship.
But his heart is broken. You just dumped the guy.
Yeah, well, he's also dead, so it's fine,
Oh yeah, you're right.
isn't it?
Isn't it?
Well,
Man,
well,
I
shit,
bet
guys.
Boco and Ninja are equally frustrated in equal measure right now.
Let's
this
go,
is fun.
let's go,
Hey, this is why I didn't want to do the usual stream tonight. I'm fine with
let's
this.
go. Let's go left.
I get it.
All right, so you want to go
Let's
left
go
towards
get a
the
robot
botanical lab, I think I said, or
I
No,
no,
I
the left was
find-
robotics.
I
said
find
robot.
along
Yours
the
was-
path. Along the
plan should
path, I
probably
find an
enact
additional
a
shot.
Colombian exchange, which is not a good thing.
Okay, so you're going
What?
to the robotics lab. Is that the
Yes.
consensus in the group?
Beep boop. Schmilly doop. Robots.
On the way, I found on the ground an additional shot. Whoopsie.
Oh, boy. Swissy, please.
Don't you love finding those space shots?
All right. So
I love the ghost shot.
Fuck! I ran out of eggnog.
Oh no, it's just Crown Royale now.
It's just straight Okay, let's proceed.
All right, you make your way down the corridor. It kind of feels like circular, like you're going around a gradual curve. You feel like this probably goes around like the outskirts of the egg cup. And as you make your way, as you get what you imagine to be about halfway through the ring, there's a door in front of you. This one just has like a hand scanner.
I put my hand on it.
It scans it.
It does scan it, but then it goes as if you are not authorized.
I shoot it with my cannon arm.
Okay.
No!
Roll feelings.
Feelings?
God damn
All
it.
No, wait, lasers. I lied.
All right, that makes more sense.
I will say you are prepared.
Fail.
I will say you are prepared because you have been blasting shit all day. So roll 2. 2 successes. Yeah, you do it. You blow this keypad to smithereens, and then the door slides open.
Hell yeah!
I bet it would have opened for my hand.
Now that's what we call ingenuity. I combat roll into the room.
All right.
Oh my god.
As you combat roll into the
He's a
room, you see
man.
this
He
place
was all
is like covered top to bottom. It's kind of like it's got like some sort of like artificial sunlight thing going on in here. It's super pleasant in here actually. There's like a breeze weirdly, and this place is just chock-a-block. This place is chock-a-block full of plants.
How did we
There
know
This
this
is the robotics lab.
not to do this?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I went the wrong way. So none of you.
This is wild.
You blink and suddenly none of that is there anymore. Instead, it is a
Whoa.
they're like
you
rows-
can't do that to me in this state.
there are rows and rows of machinery on either side of the room. There's kind of like busted.
Is there any booze?
There's parts all over the ground. And
Parts of
yeah.
booze. I can work with that.
There's like a couple overhanging lights, but that's about it. There are lots of like robots in this room, but they all seem like half disassembled. And there's
man.
also some like computer panels, and then there's a door at the far end of the room as well.
Can I reassemble a robot and make it work?
You can certainly try.
I'll name it Benson.
Would you like to roll lasers?
I sure would. I succeed.
So you
I
do,
think.
you do it, but it's let's see. 1 die succeeds. You barely manage it. The GM inflicts a complication, harm, or cost. So yeah, you put together some robot parts, although you're not terribly familiar with robotics. It's kind of a miracle that you managed to get a success on that, honestly, because your number is 2.
Hell yeah.
So you managed to put together a fairly competent-looking robot, and you're like, you're feeling pretty proud of yourself. And then it turns on, and then it's through a voice synthesizer. It says, "Intruder alert! Intruder alert!"
Cancel that command, Mr. Robot. I am your captain, and you will listen to me.
He raises his arm, which has a like a blaster on the back of it.
You will
towards
not listen to me. Oh
Please.
shit! Somebody help!
Please,
Anyways, I just started blasting.
please do, please do not.
Cannon arm,
Lasers.
cannon arm, cannon arm.
All right, lasers, Josh.
I let this happen.
Lasers, Josh.
Should I do 2?
Yes, you're always prepared for lasers. Or actually, not prepared. You're always successful. You're always an expert at laser arm now.
Oh, hi.
All right, 2 successes.
In that regard, I feel I am an expert at making robots now.
No, you've done it once. Josh has
you've done it
like
once. You've done it once by accident. Then it tried to kill you.
Well, now if I do it on purpose, it'll be really cool.
and it will still try to kill you.
I'll try to kill you if I tell you.
You blast this thing's head off immediately. But by the time you've done that, you've disabled this one robot. But suddenly you start hearing other robots around the room begin to activate and go, "Intruder alert."
Now wait a minute, I didn't do that.
Hostiles detected. Hostiles
Oh, God.
detected.
Everyone stand down! I
We've
shout
got a
with my
fucking
arms raised.
skedaddle.
Everyone scatter!
I start combat rolling.
All right, yeah. There's the door behind you, and then there's a door at the opposite side of the room as well.
How far is the opposite?
Opposite door.
Yeah,
How far?
it's about 60 feet.
Do I have to
Just
roll
like
to
that.
run? Because I'll run.
No, you can
Right
all
now,
just fuck.
watch me.
You know what? I'll say yeah, because as these robots are starting to activate, not all of them have gun arms. Some of them like
I should
arms.
have kept my
some
fucking
of-
mouth shut.
Some of them have arms missing. Some of them have legs missing. and they're all either hobbling or crawling towards you, but they're on the opposite side of the room. So I'm gonna have you. You can use whatever maneuver you would like to do, and I'll tell you what the roll is to cross the room.
I would like to run along the wall all the way around the room until I reach the other door, and then run out the.
Okay.
You know, like go so fast I run on the wall.
That's not a thing you can do. That's not an ability you have.
Well, I would like
You're a
to
human,
pretend to
Swissy.
run on the wall and not look like I'm running on the wall at all, and then I would like to make it.
So you're just gonna like follow the outskirts of this room, hoping that like the ones moving in towards the center will. Ignore
Yes,
you,
but
basically?
occasionally I will kick the wall to make it look like I'm running.
Okay. Go with. I'm gonna go with feelings then.
I feel good about this one.
All right. One success. You do it. So you manage to get you manage to get across the room. One of the robots like catches you at the end, but you manage to fight it off. But it manages to rip a hole in your leather jacket.
Oh,
no.
bitch!
One of your sleeves is a little bit cut up now. How would
Is it the brown or the green one?
The brown one?
Aw.
So
Can I carve a path through with my gun arm,
Sure.
firing like some sort of Mega Man?
Oh, hell yeah, like pumpkins.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll give you 2d6 because you get the standard one. You are expert at gun. Yeah, so you blast a path through, and I'll give Boco an additional d6 on whatever she wants to do also, because you are that was helpful, what you just did.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sprint right across the center or take the fastest path.
Yep, you're gonna roll feelings then. So
Okay,
with 2d6.
2.
Two.
Yay.
Because you're getting an extra one from Josh. 2 successes. Yep, you also successfully make it across the room. So all three of you are at the opposite side of the room. There is
and she got her 4, right?
Oh
Or
yeah,
she
so you
needed
can either do 1 success and ask me a laser feelings, or you could take your 2 successes.
Oh no, sorry, her number is 3.
Oh well, never
I
mind.
lied.
It does literally say
It's
right
3.
there your number is 3, doesn't it? Didn't notice that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So
That's
you
trace.
both made it across.
Wow.
There's another hand scanner at this door.
I
I
blasted
put my
again.
hand on it.
Okay,
Oh.
Swissy,
I let Swissy do that.
Swissy, you put your hand on it.
I
God
blasted
damn it.
again.
All right, you blast it. The door.
You know,
is now-
we should really find out whose hand does this thing, because, like, that might be important.
I don't have time. I'm just blasting.
Oh, I bet it was the captain's hand.
Oh shit.
Why would it be the captain's
dead
hand?
guy.
There's no assumption that he worked here.
All right.
I bet it's Ninja's hand.
Well,
need to
we
go
have
get
to
that.
we have to go get Steven before we can have his hands.
I look at my hands.
Well,
My
we don't
hands
need
don't
the
touch
whole
those hands.
Steven, per se.
Yeah, we gotta go get Steven's hands
wait a
before we can
second.
get Steven's
My
hands.
argument won't even work because they're a robot now, right?
Man, I really gotta hand it to you.
Shut up.
I got 1 success.
Yeah, so you blast the door open. It opens. Complication, you can't close it because you blasted the keypad to blast it open.
Oh no!
Unless
The
you would,
robot stopped
unless you would like to
Can
try
I
to like
force it shut?
yeah, if you want to try to like push the doors shut basically. And so
What would I roll to do that once we're through?
I'm gonna say
Feelings.
Feelings, yeah.
You want to say feelings? Hell yeah.
Feelings makes more sense than lasers in this.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh boy.
0.
So as you attempt to
Aw,
push the
man.
doors shut, it's not working. They aren't moving, and all the robots are rolling up on you.
Well, wait, didn't Swissy roll a 2 and his numbers too?
Oh yes. So you can ask me a laser feelings.
Why can't I shut the door?
There is. That's a good question. There is. You notice that there's like a piece of the panel that Josh exploded got stuck in the track.
Oh, good. So it's not because I'm baby. Okay.
Yeah.
I will remove that piece and try again.
All right. This time you just do it. So yeah, now that
Hell
you've
yeah.
now that you've cleared the obstruction, you're able to push the doors shut, and you hear robotic banging on the outside of it, or on the other side of that
Robot bats?
I
Jeez,
thought they were my new brethren, but they're not.
What a bunch of
There's a
assholes.
difference between a cyborg and a robot.
Well, he's
I
an
don't know
android.
what I am, to be fair.
Cyborg is a mostly human with a robot enhancement.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked out recently if I still have blood or whatever. But you know, we'll
Yeah.
save those questions for
I'm
later.
sure you'll get cut.
Whatever you
as
say, sexy doctor.
Do I
Why
have
do you
these
keep calling
syringes I can
Boco?
throw
Oh, is it the lab coat? It's probably the lab coat.
It's probably the lab coat.
Is
Cutting
there
off
anything in the
circulation
pockets of
the
this
brain.
lab coat that I can throw at Swissy?
Small brain.
There's like some bandages and like some sort of like health potion. It's not a potion. That wouldn't make any fucking
There's
sense.
still
It's like
syringes.
some sort of like health
Blank.
spray.
It's not a potion. It's a potion.
There's some sort of like spray. There's some sort of red liquid in a container that seems like a spray bottle.
There's some sort of head on
And it's got a red cross on it, which is in violation of the Geneva Convention. But given that Geneva no longer exists, it's probably not a concern.
And its convention probably doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Now I just need to worry about space Geneva.
War crimes are fine.
If you're in space.
If you're in space, no one can see you.
We're in
commit war crimes.
international waters now. I assume.
Space piracy. Anyways, we gotta go. We gotta keep getting. We gotta get to where Steven is and hope that he's not dead.
That's just
Yes.
what the man wants.
So
to
as
do,
you
let's
get
do
it,
anyway.
But that's
go-
what I also think.
You go
You're
around.
the man.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you two do a quick bro fist as the three of you
Hey
move your
Ninja,
way.
please proceed with the plot.
I'm
Plot.
trying. You
Plot.
keep interrupting me.
Do I?
Yes, yes, you do. So you follow the other like half circle around to the back room, and you get to the door that says communications bay. There's another keypad, although I feel like I know what you're gonna do with this one.
I blast it open.
Yep.
Roll-
you not
Rolling 2d6.
I'm not gonna. Oh, all right.
I got a 5.
Yeah, all right. Laser feelings.
my
What's
number.
up? What's up? What do you want?
So can my question be general? Or does it have to be specific to what's happening right now? Like what I'm doing?
You get special insight into what's going on, so I believe it is somewhat situational.
Are there like dudes still attacking? We haven't seen anyone but the robots.
You did see the ships that were in the hangar, so you get the feeling that there are probably some people, but they may have already like rolled past this point. And since they've knocked out communications, you feel like they may be confident that no one's really like coming.
All right, so we're being stealthy.
Hell
So if
yeah.
If I get a 5, do I still open the door, or do I have to like try again?
It's 0 successes. I think you still. So you use your 5 for laser feelings, and then it's just the 1 failure.
I'll open the
which doesn't matter.
door.
Which doesn't matter. So yeah,
Okay.
you blast the door, but you actually like scorch a hole next to the keypad. You just
Loser.
miss.
Shit. Well, why don't you guys use your bean cannons to?
I
to
will
open the door?
headbutt the door.
All right,
I guess
the
that's,
door itself, huh?
I guess that's feelings.
Hell yeah.
1 success. I don't know how
I guess
to.
you successfully hit the door with your head. It doesn't budge.
Yeah, it makes a loud thonking noise, and you hear somebody on the other side go like, "What the fuck was that?" And then you hear another voice go, like, I don't know. Should we go check that out?
I say yes, you should. In a voice that sounds convincing.
Oh shit!
It was like, that's good.
hey! Who goes there? There's not supposed to be anyone on this station.
I goes here, and I'm the captain.
Oh, you're the cat. You're the Dreadlord Rod.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll feelings on that.
Oh, please be with me. Please be with me.
I'm gonna.
No.
All right. They're like, oh shit. Well, I guess we got a lot of men. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And
yeah,
also
right.
respect my friends too.
All right. Yeah. So as they open the door, your complication is that they do immediately see that you're not the Dreadlord Rudd, but the
So
door's
anyways, I
open.
just started blasting.
This is
But
me in my
as-
vacation clothes. Don't
as-
believe anything you see.
As this door opens, you guys realize that in front of you are 2 people that look identical, wearing some
twinsies.
cool
Twinning.
future-looking armor. And
Yeah.
Josh, you
Hail.
realize with horror that both of these people are Paul Rudd.
No! Look at us! Look at us! Look at us! I do everything I can to save these
I
men's
just
lives!
started firing at everything moving.
I want to save these men and
I
preserve
want
them!
everything to space.
So Josh, you attempt to blast them with your laser.
Look at
gun.
us.
No.
Look at them.
Look at them.
So they both raise their like blaster pistols that they got at their side, but Josh, you're a little bit quicker. So why don't you roll? I'm gonna say feelings on this one.
Be quicker.
And I'll give you 3 because you are
Ascended to white noise
you are
for
an-
like a good.
you are an expert, and you are always prepared to blast Paul Rudd.
That's what it said. Dreadlord, run! No,
Lord, run!
I never expected.
Look at us!
Shut the fuck up! You're not there. There's runs everywhere. This whole fucking place is
You
gone.
instantaneously blast one of them in the face, and he's like, "Look at you!" The other one
Die,
looks on in
you
horror.
disgrace.
Would one of the other two of you like to do something about this second Rudd?
I'm going to hug Paul Rudd
Okay, use your feelings, I guess.
and tell him he is a blessing in this world.
All right, you give him a hug, and he's like, "Oh, thanks, man. I don't. Hey, wait a second." And then he shoves you away, and he's like, "No, your friend there just killed my clone."
Counterpoint, yes, I rolled a hug again. Oh.
He raises his gun at you. One of the
Oh,
one
I'm
of the
gonna
other.
shoot at him from. I'm gonna shoot at him from behind Josh.
Okay, you're gonna blast him.
I-
Roll
Is that
lasers.
lasers?
Roll
That's
lasers because
just
you're
like
literally
people.
using a laser.
Just
thank
one?
you, sexy doctor.
I'll assume one.
Yes, unless you've been like preparing to blast these
No,
runs
I
the whole
haven't.
time. But okay, well, you have failed.
Again,
You actually managed.
blast these runs.
You actually shoot Swissy in the back, and it makes a big scorch mark
Ow!
on his. And then
What the fuck?
I
it
don't
makes a
really
big
feel
scorch
bad
mark
about
on your leather jacket. You're like unhurt, but it like knocks you forward a little
You
bit.
know what? I whip out my leather jacket and I smack the ruds with it.
There's
The
only one
remaining-
rud. One of the ruds is missing a head.
I smacketh the rud
Where, with your jacket?
with my jacket
All right, I guess that's
with
feelings.
such force that's more like a whip.
Okay, you quickly twirl the sleeve of your jacket around to like turn it into a towel with a leather jacket.
And how do I feel lasers that?
I would say that's gonna be feelings because I don't know.
I feel
Seems
very
like
strongly about
two-
doing this with
two-
my own jacket.
two. So roll 2.
Oh
Okay.
no, I failed.
Well, roll another one because I said roll 2.
Another one. There was
Alright.
another.
You still feel,
you do
but
get
you have
laser
you do
feelings.
get laser feelings, so you can ask me a question.
I want to ask why I was unable. Why am I so incompetent?
You're rolling the dice bad. That is the honest answer.
Okay, that's not my real question, by the way.
Okay, cool. Try again.
I
then.
ask, can I convince Paul Rudd? Hey, look at us. Just
No.
join us.
Absolutely not.
Probably
Just join
not.
us.
These are
You
the
didn't-
enemy.
You're thinking
The
didn't
enemy
need
of
your-
us all.
You
The
didn't
enemy
need.
of humanity.
so,
You didn't need your twin.
So
You
things
just need us.
things are.
Look at us.
This is a question. So I just have to give you an honest response to this. It doesn't have to work. You get the feeling that given that the person they are following is called the Dreadlord Rudd, and that you just blasted his twin clone brother in the face, you assume that you probably will not be able to convince at least this Paul Rudd to join you.
Now, hey, Mr. Paul Rudd. What if I told you I loved your Netflix special?
Oh, thanks. Hey, use your feelings. I have an idea for this. How this can work.
Oh no.
One success.
Oh,
He like lowers his guard, but you also have your guard lowered. Like as you're trying
get
to
him now! Get him!
I start blasting.
All right, I'll give you an additional dice, so 4, I guess.
40. I blast the fucking shit out of this, and I get laser feelings.
Yeah, you got 3 successes.
Hell
and
yeah.
Feelings. So, yeah, this Paul Rudd is.
Why are there so many fucking Paul Rudds?
Well, I do have to answer that, despite the fact that you, I guess, wouldn't know that. But okay, here's what you can deduce. There were 2 Paul Rudds here. Paul Rudd should have died on Earth when Earth inexplicably got destroyed. You think that there was perhaps some sort of Paul Rudd cloning program going on here. And then you remember that the three ships you saw in the hangar that looked like helmets, they were Ant-Man helmets.
This is the worst future. What has gone wrong in the timeline? We have to fix it. We have to go back. This cannot be. And then blast the shit out of this Paul Rudd.
All right, he's already dead. You
corpse.
melt him. There's nothing left.
Does his dying face look like he felt bad that I betrayed him so?
A little bit. He looks a little bit betrayed.
Oh.
All right, so you're now in the communications room.
Look at him.
There is a there's a door at one end of the there's a door at the side to the left of you that looks like it has like an elevator shaft kind of thing going up it. There is a large bank of computers on the right side of the room, and also a window looking out into space.
We found the computer room.
Yeah, but and given that this was called the communications bay, you can probably suss out what goes on in here.
We found the communication computer room.
And at least
Is there any Paul Rudds in the vicinity that we can see?
No, those were the only two in the room.
I bend over and I vomit.
I
this is a
pat
good
Josh's
time.
back and I'm like, it's okay.
This is a
We'll
good
get
time.
through
If
this.
Josh is vomiting, we can find out if he's fully human or not.
He vomits oil specifically.
Yeah, so there's that computer bank, there's an elevator, and you remember that your mission was to restore communications in some manner.
I love elevators.
No.
You said there's an elevator in this room?
Yes.
Oh, but there's also a computer in this here
I
computer
regained
room.
my composure, and I
There's-
go up to the
there's-
computer and start tapping buttons.
Oh hell yeah, you tap them shits.
All right, I'm gonna have you lasers, and since you've seen at least one of these computers, I'll say you are.
Can I assist him by
Expert.
also tapping button?
Sure.
I'm gonna
both of you roll lasers.
examine the computers before I.
Oh,
do
I got
something.
laser feelings.
We got double lasers together.
All right, laser feelings. What's up? What do you want?
How
What's
the
up?
fuck
What do you
does
want?
This communications panel work? Who are we trying to talk to?
Okay, so as you take a look at the communications, you eventually are able to kind of suss out most of this stuff. The long-range communications is like a terminal to your left. That thing is just like completely burnt to a crisp. You have a feeling you're not going to be able to restore that one. The short-range communications are, it looks like it's honestly just switched off. So you dig around, you switch the on button, that doesn't work. You turn it back off, and then you turn it back on again. And you hear you hear the THX sound effect apparently as the communication turns back on, and Boco, you get a call on your communicator.
Oh,
It sounds like it goes.
Yo, what the fuck is
I
that?
pop out the communicator.
Snake. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's me. Hey, there's so I see you guys turned the communications back on. That's cool. Also, glad you guys made it.
Steven! You didn't warn me about the runs!
I told you
I
that.
hold the communicator away so it doesn't blow out the microphone on it.
I told you that the Rudds were here. You didn't.
I
What
didn't know you meant Paul!
Ninja, I've only gotten drunker since we last spoke.
Oh no. Where's he been finding
explain.
alcohol in this space station?
I don't know, he's just getting it off the ground and shit. It's wild.
Man, we
Can
got.
I offer you an eggnog in these trying times?
You cannot because we are not physically next to each other. Okay, so you guys are in the communications bay now, yeah?
Yeah, I think we turned the short one on.
I think so. I'll be real. I don't know where.
Well, yeah. So yeah, the short range. It's what about the long range comms? Any word on that?
It's burnt to a crisp.
Oh
It's
my
like a
God!
mega waffle that you forgot about for 3 hours.
Mala guy is right. It is officially Christmas.
Yeah. So
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
We
So,
all
yeah.
kiss and hug and everything.
Yeah, totally. It's
The
very
Christmas
adorable.
kiss.
Yeah,
It's the
as
Christmas, if you will.
Jesus. So the ninja on the phone goes like, that sucks. Okay, so bad news. We're not getting any help from the
Merry
outside.
Christmas, Ninja.
Good. It's actually it's only Christmas Eve here on the space station.
Oh well, fuck time zones. Am I right?
Yeah.
Face up.
Hey, you know what? You guys coming back to life after 3,000 years? That's a Christmas present. I'm happy about this. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So long range
feel like it's
communications are fucked. That's bad news. Good news is short range is back on, and you guys, I'm assuming, handled the Ruds that were guarding that room with ease.
You didn't-
Mostly ease. Swissy did briefly try to towel whip one of them with his leather jacket, despite him owning a beam gun.
Oh, I do? When did I get
Yeah.
a beam?
You
When did I get a
got
beam
one
gun?
You got it from your spaceship.
You-
Do I just have
you
a
and
beam gun?
Boco, yeah, you
Yeah.
and Boco have those from your locker.
Oh, I didn't check my locker
It was-
personally.
Swissy, where
You did. That's where you got the jacket.
Yeah.
Don't worry about where I got the jacket. I always have jackets.
Swissy just rummages in his leather jacket pockets and pulls out a fully functioning beam gun. And it's just like, oh shit.
Oh, dog, I got a beam gun. Would you look at that?
I'm going to shoot
like-
you again.
So
Alright, so I
I'm
guess
like-
we're up to full strength then.
Yeah, you
Mr.
guys are as good as
Western.
sounds like you guys are as good as you're gonna get. So yeah, the good news is I think you guys can handle this one. I just need you to get up here and get me out of here before the Dread Lord Rudd comes, and then you hear an explosion from that, and you hear Ninja go, fuck. And in the distance you hear, hey,
Where's the content?
you hear, are you gonna eat that sandwich? And then the comm goes dead.
It's so much. This is my nightmare. We have
so
to go.
the computer console in front of you, one of the consoles you see is open, and it says authorizing handprint. Please put hand on the pad.
I go over and put my hand
I
on.
slapped my head. Oh, never mind.
No, Boko.
You slap it on top
So
of
Boko,
Don't touch my hand.
you do this, and it says
Ow, that clap really
It-
hurt
it-
that I
it-
just did.
It scans
Ow.
over your hand, and then some green text pops up over it that says authorized, and then that machine shuts down.
inhibitions
are
gone.
You are now authorized to open doors with your hand panel.
Nani the
Thank God.
fuck?
Boco's
Who knew the
door
only
opener.
requirement to open any door ever was being sexy?
Yeah.
Correct.
Have you ever talked to a door before?
I'm bringing sexy back.
I think so.
Shut up.
Guy. It's pretty
You are
good.
going to apologize for party rocking right now.
You
Party rocking
don't
in
know
the
how
house
to
tonight.
All right.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Everybody
there's
just have
the
a good time.
there's an elevator at the other side.
Lose your mind.
Come on.
Everybody-
Check that. Anyways,
So there's an elevator.
Every day I'm shuffling.
So there's an elevator at the other side of the room. It's got a hand panel next to it, but that is no longer a concern for you, as Boko is able to place her hand
I
upon the
slapped
panel.
down my very nice hand.
Your very
Right.
sexy hands.
perhaps sexy hands.
You see,
I don't know the
looked-
personality of your hand. It could be
I-
mean for all
I
I
look
know.
down at my hand and see that I now have nail polish that spells out sexy on each.
My God,
Oh yeah, that's what I have. I'd
we're
say.
reaching sexiness levels. That
Is it
shouldn't even
sexy
be
with two
possible.
E's? Because that feels like it wouldn't fit on 5 fingers.
It's 2 X's.
Oh, I thought you
Oh.
were just not doing the thumb.
Yeah,
That
So
would
double
also be
X.
fair.
that's also what I would have
Yeah.
assumed.
And the thumb just has an exclamation point on it.
So
Oh.
one of those is
All
like
right.
expanded.
Sexy.
It's like exclamation point sexy.
All right, yeah. So you open it. The elevator opens. There's only one button on this particular elevator. It says atrium next to it. So
I bap that button.
you bap the button. The elevator starts rising, and it starts playing a familiar Christmas tune. That I suddenly don't remember the tune of. God damn it! Oh yeah, here it is. It starts going do.
This Christmas, the fireplace is burning bright.
No. Do. Do.
Can I live
Do.
through
Do. 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 Do.
Is it Last Christmas?
It is Last Christmas.
I don't
It's
understand.
Last Christmas
I'm
is playing
giving
as
my-
Elegant
Oh
Conversion.
no! I've lost Whamageddon 3,000 years later!
You went away this year
Can't
to
believe it.
save me from tears. I'll give it to someone special.
And so
Anyway.
it makes it right after the chorus. Makes it up to the top, and the door opens, and honestly, what looks like a mall is here.
Nice.
Big squaw.
In the atrium, there's like a big fountain in the middle of it. There's a couple different levels you realize in this room, and there's also holiday decorations all around, which makes you realize it's actually it is still Christmas Eve. As you walk through the atrium, you suddenly notice that patrolling on the levels above you are at least a dozen Paul Rudds.
Oh! Look at them!
I stepped behind Josh.
No.
I shoved Josh into the mass of Paul Rudds.
They're on a level above you. You're on the
I
ground. You're on
shoved Josh all the way up
No,
into the Paul Rudds.
you do not do that.
I do.
You don't. That's the
You
thing.
can't.
Make me-
Swissy,
make me-
you're not
make
super
me-
strong. None
Make
of us
me roll
are.
for this. Make me roll for this. I've never wanted anything more in my life.
All right, roll fucking. What's the one you're bad at? roll
Lasers.
lasers. Roll lasers.
All right.
Yeah, you
Oh
don't-
shit.
You don't do it. Yeah, you don't do it, and you kind of throw out your
I
back
think
a little bit.
Swissy was small again.
I attempt again. Oh.
But you get laser
No.
feelings.
No, okay, you can ask me a question.
Why can't I throw Josh?
Because you're not strong enough, Swissy.
Because he
What?
probably weighs a
How
good
heavy-
100 pounds more than you do, and also he's made of robot
Easily.
parts now, too.
I'm even heavier than I was. My God. That's terrifying. They'll never let me on the roller coasters.
With
at
this new
6:20.
knowledge, I will roll again. Oh.
No. You don't do it. All right, so
Swissy just has his hands right.
you're just
Fine.
trying to lift Josh. And as you're making these
Hey, you know
effort-
what?
as you're making these effort noises, suddenly one of the Rudds goes on like,
You've
"Hey,
alerted the run.
hey, look at them!" And all of the Rudds turn towards you simultaneously. And you quickly look around for an exit because that's a dozen Rudds is more than you think you could take at once.
But what if it's not? We all have lasers.
No, we gotta
okay.
get away from these runs, man.
I will shoot at the Rudds.
We can shoot as we run.
Yeah, so there's what looks like a maintenance hatch on the other side there. Most of these shops are like locked down, so they got like the cages over them, so you can't get in. But you notice there's like an open maintenance hatch at the other end of the hallway. So
I run for the
How
maintenance
far is
hatch.
this maintenance sense? Yeah, because I'm debating either.
far
Dashing
enough
forward?
way to book. Two.
I shout at the Rudds. I loved your Netflix special.
And they all simultaneously go, "Oh, thank you. We worked really hard. So I'll give you guys a plus one. I'll give you guys a plus
And then
one.
we
to
run.
It's just running mega stereo. It's like my deepest sleep paralysis nightmares.
Alright,
Drenched up from the eldritch horrors.
Yeah, so you guys book over to the maintenance hatch and close it behind you guys, presumably. As all of the Rudds were kind of like looking around
Or do
sheepishly,
we?
like, "Oh, dang, thanks, guys." Okay, do you want to do something else?
No.
I shut the maintenance hatch.
Yeah, you shut it
Thank
behind
you.
you, and they're like, you hear behind them like, "Hey, look at them! Where'd they go? We can't find them. Does anyone have a sandwich?" These are the only two things I know about Paul Rudd.
Oh, I did it.
Yeah.
I've thrown them
yes.
off.
There's
Our...
also the quote where you ask someone for fucking orange slices.
Oh, right, orange
That I
slices.
hated.
I gotta
Listen,
gotta
you
remember
need
that
orange
one.
slices. You're coming out of time travel.
They would have any orange slices.
I do. I cut
Shut
orange
up.
for a living.
Oh.
All right, so there's as you escape into this maintenance hatch, you kind of walk down it for a little. It's a little cramped in here. You get a sense that this is kind of like the inner workings of the egg cup that usually engineers would be crawling through. So they probably know the place real good. But you don't. Well, Josh, I think you took.
Hey, you! Tell me how you know the place.
I think you know, Josh. I think you picked engineer, so maybe you can figure this out.
I am an engineer.
Roll lasers. Roll 2 lasers.
Two lasers. You
Two
got
lasers.
it, boss.
Hey!
Oh, laser feelings.
Cool. So one success and a laser feelings.
Where the fuck are we going?
All right. So with that, I'm going to say you
Into
can
the
you make your way through these patches for a while, for probably about like 10 minutes, and
10 sentences.
for
We got
10
time.
10 whole sentences. You
Hell yeah.
find a ladder that leads pretty much straight up, and as you climb that, you find a hatch at the end, and through the slats in the maintenance hatch, there are you can see into
Through
the
the
room,
slats in the maintenance hatch.
and
Word to your mother.
and inside the room is what looks to be a Paul Rudd, wearing like a cloak, like a dark black cloak, and he is standing in front of Super Ninja, the cyborg, who is now like tied to a chair.
Ooh,
And he's saying things like, "Now, man, for real though, you got a sandwich around here?" No, I don't have a sandwich. This is a space
Tell
station.
him you love your movie.
I
Tell
don't.
him you love the movie.
We don't. Okay, you don't have to make this difficult. We can just we can work something out. I can have my people call your people, and we can get the space station shut down so that
that's the thing. All of his people is Paul Rudd.
so that the shields will go down, and then we can take over mages. Well, what do you say? Does that sound good to you? No, it doesn't. I would get fired and probably murdered for that.
I shouted as a distraction. I loved your Netflix special.
Paul Rudd quickly whips around and grabs something something cylindrical off of his belt and like looks around like, who said that? Who said that? Was it you?
I did, the biggest Paul Rudd fan in the world, who
Swissy,
traveled
shut up.
1,000
Fine, I burst
miles.
out of the hatch and I start blasting.
All right, you. I'll give you a +1 for surprise. So do roll 3.
3.
Yep.
Laser
said.
feelings.
All right. What's your question?
Is this Dread Rudd?
This is the from his Vader-esque appearance. You can suss out that this is the Dread Lord Rudd.
I continue to compliment his Netflix special.
You feel like it's probably not going to work at this point, as Josh is.
I compliment
kicked
his performance in Endgame.
As Josh kicks open the door and blasts at him. Very quickly, he presses a button on the handle of the thing that he was holding, and a red beam comes out of it, and he quickly deflects the laser away, which crashes into an opposite wall someplace.
Oh no, our only tool.
Wait.
You
We all have
bastard.
tools.
So we meet again for the first time.
Again?
You don't know who I am, but you've taken everything from me.
I lean over
I will
Swissy
see
or
you
Josh.
blown to smithereens.
I ask,
Rudd.
I don't even know who you are.
Who's that? I ask, genuinely confused.
Hey, Paul Rudd, I got a sandwich.
Finally, somebody around here has a fucking sandwich. I'll take it off your
You
corpse.
just gotta, like,
And he
listen,
he
lower your
starts-
gun
no,
and I'll
he
have
starts-
the sandwich. Otherwise, it'll be covered in blood, and nobody
He
wants
starts-
a blood sandwich.
He starts
that what
rushing
ketchup
you with
is?
his laser sword.
Now, hang on, Mr. Rudd.
It's, your
Swissy,
gambit is
start blasting
your
him.
gambit is clearly not working.
I am gonna
Mr.
shoot him.
This is the Dreadlord
Mr.
Rudd.
Rudd.
All right, so as he's running at Swissy, you blast him from inside the vent, I
Yeah.
guess. Still.
Yeah.
All right, roll lasers. I'll give you 1 because you're prepared.
No.
I'm sure glad everybody else around me is sober except
You-
for Josh.
So as he continues to rush down Swissy, you try to blast him from the vent. He easily deflects your blaster to the side, and continues to rush at Swissy. Josh, would you like to try to do something to save your friend Swissy from being cut down by Paul Rudd's laser sword?
Kick him in the nuts.
Can I blast something to cause an obstruction? Like blast something above him so it knocks him?
Yeah, there's some
Justice.
there's some machinery like in the there's some machinery in the ceiling above. There's some decorative pots and plants in this room with some like ficuses, ficus,
Fuck him.
ficum.
Okay. Dude, should I roll lasers to try to blast one of those
Sure.
at him? Like in
For my health. Yes.
Go ahead and roll.
Two.
Go ahead and roll lasers. Yeah, I'll give you 2 because you're expert at lasers.
Ooh, laser feelings.
All right.
Oh, baby.
What is the Dread Lord Paul Rudd's weakness?
Ayo!
How do I defeat him?
This is the
By giving him a
this-
sandwich.
This is the strongest Rudd yet.
Mm.
You know that Paul Rudd's weakness is. I don't actually know what. I'm gonna Google something about Paul Rudd real quick. Paul
sauce.
Rudd facts. I'm trying to find something.
What does Paul Rudd hate?
Paul Rudd is his true weakness.
Paul Rudd is
Oh, it
technically
pulled up a
Paul
Facebook page called "I Hate Paul Rudd."
run by Josh.
Josh, we found your Facebook page.
I don't know who would ever create that.
Oh my God! Paul Rudd's parents were second cousins.
Yeah, no, I saw
Wait,
that.
what?
I did just see that. His role model is Paul Newman. He wanted to play Christian in Clueless and Murray. Before he was Ant-Man, he wanted to be Adamant. Romeo and Juliet wasn't Rudd's first go as a Shakespearean actor. None
Oh,
of
you
these
know what
facts are
ants
helpful.
hate? They hate anteaters.
Oh, that's true. If you had
So
an
does
ant-
Paul Rudd hate
if you had-
Arthur?
if you had an
Rudd's
anteater,
like,
you
because
could
that's an
probably
anteater.
defeat Paul.
Now, if you had to guess, Ninja, what would happen if I just right now? What if I licked him?
He'd probably
What would
be
he do?
He'd probably be extremely confused.
And
Would
then
he be
he'd cut
distracted?
you down with his lasers.
He would.
I
be
will do it.
distracted. All right, you're gonna attempt
I'll
to
do
lick
it.
Paul. You're going to chart. So Josh has blasted the ceiling, collapsing some metals around Paul Rudd. He's beginning to cut his way through
precious.
them, and you are going to attempt to lick him.
I'm just gonna get in there, and it's just gonna be like up the side of his neck, up to
Okay.
his through his
Good.
ear. I'm just gonna go through the ear.
How about you're
I'm
going
gonna
to
lick him.
Okay. Well, this isn't science or reason for sure, so I suppose feelings is what I will have you roll.
Your feelings.
It sure is passion, you know that.
You are not
Submit.
prepared for
I'm
this.
so
and you
mad.
are not an expert. So you managed to get around these. You kind of
Au
Tr-
contraire.
as you're running up to Paul Rudd, you twist your ankle a little bit, so you trip, but you manage.
Ow!
to
I've twisted my ankle.
You manage to get the perfect lick. Your tongue travels
Ugh.
from the base of his neck all the way up through his ear, apparently. And Paul Rudd quickly, aghast, shoves you down. So you're gonna have some issues moving around because your ankle is all fucked up. And he's like,
Let me have
"What
it.
the absolute fuck are you doing?"
I'm writing my own fan fiction.
Who would like to capitalize upon this?
I blast him.
Yes.
All right, Josh has only got one setting, and it's blast. All right, go ahead. I'll give you.
Now, does
3.
Boco do anything amidst this blast? By the way,
I
because
still don't know
Boco has
who this
to do
man
with things.
is. I'm going to climb out of the vent, though, because it's
Okay.
not
I see.
very comfortable.
Should I do?
Correct.
I was gonna double laser feeling.
All right. I think if you roll the number, let me see.
I can't believe I licked Paul Rudd.
I can't believe you
So I-
licked Dreadlord Paul Rudd
It's tasty.
after I shot down.
Okay,
things
so
to give
so
you time to
after you
escape,
do
ran
after
it.
you do laser feelings, it says you can change your action if you want to, then roll again if you want. So, what
Oh, I
are your
see.
questions? Questions.
Is there anything I could
Eggnog,
use
yeah.
to my advantage in this room?
Like I said, there's the ficuses. There is. You actually do see a sandwich on the table that he just didn't see. Apparently, it was hiding behind
shit.
some papers. Ninja's also in here. Robo Ninja's in this room. He's just tied to a chair, and he's kind of waving at you guys, "Oh, hey guys, glad you could show up." And
I
yeah,
changed my action to running towards the sandwich.
Are you going to
Okay.
hold the sandwich
use
hostage?
your lasers.
I lick the Rudd again.
I roll lasers.
Yes,
1 or 2.
Swissy, you do not roll. You do not lick the rut again because you are.
What do you mean I don't lick the Rudd
You're
again?
on the ground with your ankle twisted.
I can lick him.
He's.
I
oh,
can reach.
He's aware. No. First of all, no. Second of all, he's now aware that this is a thing you do. Apparently,
Give me disadvantage. I'll try anyway.
there's no disadvantage system in this game. I'm just gonna go ahead and say you can't do it. Josh, roll 2.
God damn it.
I did. I got 1 success.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to get over to the sandwich, but Paul Rudd spots you, and right as you grab it, he turns towards you and goes, "No, the sandwich."
I point the cannon at it. I'll fucking do it, Rudd.
I twist his nipples!
He's wearing armor.
Oh, I don't do that then.
You are
I know
on
you
the
want
ground
this
next to
fucking
him.
sandwich, Rudd. It's what your kind always want. You
Don't
drop that fucking laser sword, or the sandwich fucking eats it, Paul Rudd. And no one gets to eat it after the sandwich eats it.
I'm gonna say you're trying to intimidate Paul Rudd. You can use your feelings here.
Shit.
Well, that's a buzz. Boco blast!
No, that is a... No, sorry, it's a 2. I didn't read. He goes, if I can't have the sandwich, then no one can! And he throws the laser sword at you, which severs the end of your robot hand.
Oh no! But the Rudd is disarmed now. I'm gonna shoot him from behind.
Okay, do it. I'll give you 2, because you're prepared.
2. No!
Now, hey, Mr. Rudd.
I get laser feelings though.
You do. So you can ask me a question and then change what you are going to do if you want.
Does
Is
the
Mr. Rudd
have
attracted to
Super
me in
Ninja.
any possible way?
Does the Rudd
This is
have
not your
any other
question.
weapons?
He does not appear to have any other weapons. The only thing he was carrying was the laser sword.
Which he has just taken off my cannon arm with.
Well, it's still
The
traveling.
sandwich is now dropped to the floor. So yeah, what would you like to change your action in any meaningful way?
I mean, do I get to roll again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm
Go hit
going.
the ninja.
Listen, I'm on the other side of the room. I'm literally
run.
farthest person away from them.
Just go.
I'm going to tackle Paul Rudd and put him in a chokehold.
Thus making a Paul Rudd sandwich. Between me and Boco, there is
Okay.
a slice of
Underneath
You know
Paul
what?
Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
You know what, Swissy? If you would like to grab his ankles to hold him in place, I will allow you to assist on this.
Oh
Hell yeah.
Okay.
What do I roll?
You just roll. I'll say roll 1 and roll. What's the thing you're better at again?
What the fuck
Lasers?
do you mean?
It's feelings.
Okay.
Swissy is feelings.
Okay, so
Plus,
you roll feelings.
do I
and
do
get-
anything?
Just roll. This will just determine whether you help.
So do I put anything in the input value or
Just
leave it?
one.
Just
Just
one.
one.
Roll 1 dice.
Oh,
Or 1 die.
I
The numbers
Oh,
failed.
laser feelings.
Well,
You know, it's.
I guess I'm.
You guys are feelings, all right. What would you like to ask me, Swissy?
Is Paul Rudd attracted to any of us?
Well, Boco is sexy.
Mm. Now here's an angle.
No.
Boco is also
We
currently...
get Dreadlord Rudd to join us.
No,
He just cut off my arm, Swissy.
he did just cut off
Also,
Josh's
change
arm.
what you're gonna do. Try to sweep his legs or something.
Okay, the real
Do
question.
like a cool spin kick on the ground, like a breakdance move.
You'll
The
do
real non-comedic
Angle.
question is, what is vulnerable on him right now that he's focused?
His nuts.
His nuts are vulnerable.
Kick him
Oh.
in the balls, Swissy.
Can I
Kick
do
him
that?
in the rudlets.
All right, you
Can I kick him with feeling?
Sure. You're
Have you
using your
forgotten
feelings.
that I
You're
was
running
trying
on-
to tackle?
You're running on instinct. Kick him in the nuts. Do it.
Kapuya!
You kick. You hop up onto your good leg, and somehow manage to get your bad leg to kick him straight in the balls. But you fall over, and now you are now writhing in pain as Paul Rudd is in place, going oh. And
Well, this is
Boco,
a
as
perfect
you
Look at
rush
my
him-
nuts!
I will-
Look at my nuts!
Look at them. Look at us. So Boco, you're rushing at him to tackle him. Do it.
I'm gonna.
I'll give you a
try
+1. So I'll give
tackle.
you do 3. Whatever
3?
you do, I'll give you a +1 too. A +1.
Okay, so 3.
Yep.
Okay. 0 successes.
What have you rolled feelings?
I was gonna have you.
Feelings
I was gonna have you roll feelings because this is kind of a
Okay.
your lasers would have been like if you try to shoot him with your gun, but feelings is like you're like no gun won't work.
Oh.
I have to get him.
I assumed lasers was just all combat.
No, not
It's-
necessarily.
It's
Depends
Swissy.
what
All
you're
Swissy's combat has been feelings.
Hmm.
Lasers is
so
like
yeah.
if you're being calculating and stuff. Sprinting to tackle a man is feelings.
I was
So-
changing it
so-
into like a leaping drop kick.
So
That's
with your
even
leaping
more.
drop kick, he turns towards you and goes like, damn, she's hot, and then gets drop kicked directly in the chest and flies back 10 feet with your extra successful thing, crashing through one of the ficuses. And Paul Rudd is now unconscious on the ground. Rudd Prime.
Run over to Swissy. I take his beam gun. I shoot Paul Rudd in the face.
Josh,
Wait, Josh, let's do it together. Let's pull the trigger at the same time so it's symbolic.
Cool.
We
Josh,
both
can you
insert
even
our
use
fingers
that
in the
hand?
trigger
Are you
hole.
coordinated enough to
I'm
use
using the other hand. I can pull a trigger with
Can't.
either hand.
But I have to
completely
help him, and
unconscious.
so it becomes a team effort.
Okay, so the two of you, Boco, are you getting involved in this in any way?
No, I
Pull the
still
trigger,
don't know
Boco.
who this man is.
I pull the trigger with Swissy.
All right,
Hell
you
yeah!
walk
What do I
over
roll?
to
Feelings, because I feel a lot right now.
You don't have to roll.
You mean like
He's
the
on.
leg?
He's like semi-conscious on the ground. As he looks up at you, he's like,
Then we fucking shoot him
"If he punches down now, another will simply rise to take my place. Long live
That's
the
fine.
Dread Lord
There is
Rudd."
another.
I'll kill as many of you fuckers as I need to.
And I will help because we are-
as you pull the trigger, he says, "Long live the Dread Lord Rudd!" Blam, and then he's dead. You killed him real good.
You're no match for the Sunday team, bitch! I shout.
He's dead. He
I
didn't
do
hear that.
scoop up his laser sword though. Oh, can I use his laser sword to cut the bonds for Steven?
Robo Ninja, yeah, you can.
Oh, I forgot he was here. Honestly, I forgot he saw all
Guys,
that.
I was. Hey,
You know,
Swissy, are you good?
I kind of forgot that Steven saw me lick Rudd right before his very eyes.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, he thought
Swissy,
you were
what the
dead for 3,000 years, and then you lick Dread Lord Paul Rudd right in front of him.
Alright, you guys have, man, you guys did better than I thought you would have, given your whole shit. And then he
What does
he
that
looks at you.
mean?
He looks at you, Boco, and he's like, "Oh, damn." Anyway, so the three,
Oh,
unfortunately, the Rudd menace is not defeated. It is as he said. As long as there is at least one Rudd, another Dread Lord Rudd will take his place. But you have saved the egg
It's
cup,
the one I complimented.
and you have saved Magus. So, hey, good job,
What the
guys.
fuck is Magus?
Oh, that's the
Well,
planet.
Magus is
That's
a
the planet
character from
that's down there.
Hyperdimension. Yeah. Also,
Lame.
Magic Bridge.
Sounds fake.
Mages.
It's
Hey,
not-
so can
it's-
I go back
it's-
in time and play video games? Because I would like my farm in Stardew Valley has been left unattended for a while now.
Oh, yeah, with the Earth, yeah.
Are you on like year 4,000 of that shit or what?
I
Earth
think
is.
the servers
I,
might be down.
I
Swissy.
lost the Steam servers were the first thing to go when they attacked.
The first thing?
The first
yeah,
thing.
Rudd.
Yeah, they shot Seattle
do.
first.
Do you see their true villainy now, Swissy? These are not.
I
these are not
hate
men.
Paul Rudd.
I know. These are not meant to trifle with and lick. These are meant to
Yeah,
annihilate.
hey, you did do that. What the fuck, by the way?
Hey, listen, here's my explanation. Fuck you.
No, fuck you. And then he gives he pulls all three of you into a group hug.
Aw.
Gay.
And he says, and they say, we've got a lot of catching up to do. And
Like the condiment?
I slap
He-
Swissy.
you slap Swissy,
Ow.
Ninja slaps their own
I
face.
I pick up my disembodied hand and slap Swissy with it.
Ouch.
The robot hand? Yeah.
And then Ninja slaps
I-
his own face, and that is where we're going. That is the end of Magicast Party. Far out.
Did
Yeah.
I make it harder on you by being intoxicated?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
I am so very sorry, but I'm really not. So
We
it's
got
fine.
to kill so many Rudds.
You got
and I
to-
only lost one robot arm in the process.
One,
Yeah, so how'd you
two,
guys?
3 Ruds a lady.
Well, it was great up until we started fighting Paul Rudds, and now I can't get the images out of my head.
No, that was
Me
great.
licking Paul Rudd?
No, it was
I
great.
can't
Josh
get
just
any
did
of the Paul Rudd images.
Josh just turned into
It's so
white noise for a
crystal
minute
clear.
and it was test.
His fucking face is burned forever
Hmm.
into my memory, so I can just picture with perfect 4K clarity everything that happened just now.
Don't you wear glasses? Can you not? You can't even see in 4K.
It's my mind's eye doesn't wear glasses.
Mine does.
Yo, that would be wild though. If you couldn't see with shit in your mind because your glasses are weird and life.
Yeah, I
Well-
actually dream in like 10/20 vision.
It's
Yo,
crazy.
in like 16:9 resolution. What?
No. Anyway,
Hi.
yeah, that's gonna do it for us tonight, folks. I'm glad you all had fun on this very drunk adventure. This is
Hell
why
yeah,
we didn't.
bro.
do
I
the
don't know what
regular
you're
thing.
talking about.
I
I'm starting to get a killer headache.
I have had 0 shots.
Oh
That's
fuck! I need to
you
go.
blatantly
hydrate.
untrue.
I need to go get Powerade. I
All
feel
right.
the headache coming on.
Yeah. So thanks.
We're right
thanks
there
for
with you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I've been Super Ninja 5506. You can follow me on Twitter at Super Ninja 5506. You can follow the channel on Twitter at Magic Abridged.
Magic Abridged.
You can follow
You can
Swissy
follow
on Twitter,
Swissy on
Swing
Twitter,
Swissy. You can
Queen
follow
Swissy.
Boco on
You can follow
Twitter,
Josh on Twitter,
Boco EC. You can follow Josh on Twitter at American_Josh. There's links to a bunch of stuff down below the stream if you want to support us. And if you want to support the stream, you can also subscribe to get access to some dope ass emotes and
Buy a shirt.
yeah.
I know you won't because you hate us secretly and it sucks. Oh, I know
Wow.
you would buy a shirt. Buy the TNT shirt. Nobody bought it yet. Buy the High Definition different shirt.
Shut up, Paul Rudd.
That
I've
was
muted Swissy.
terrifying.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow with Well, I don't know, Josh. Are you guys up to do Dragon Quest tomorrow?
I'm fine.
I should be good. I've got a family Christmas thing, but I doubt that will go until
11
stream
well,
time.
10 p.m. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
All right. Good night, everybody, and Merry Christmas. Oh, damn it! I forgot I forgot that the credits music to this stream was gonna be "All I Want for Christmas Is You," as you guys had a happy reunion. Pretend that happened.
want a lot for Christmas.